Hey guys, Jeremy here once again, back for another video. I believe we are live. I know that it is slightly delayed sometimes, so once again I apologize if that is the case. But yeah, loving these live videos that YouTube has now been doing. Obviously it's been around probably for a while, but you know, I just wanted to pretty much use this opportunity to first of all give my feel on certain products and use this platform to do that. And I believe that doing it live, you know, gets the message out to more people, not only my subscribers. And once again, thank you so much for subscribing. If you are enjoying this channel, this content, then please subscribe as well. But anyway, I'm digressing. If you, yeah, I believe that it does reach out to more people doing it live. So like I said, if you enjoy this content, then please subscribe, share, comment, do whatever you can to increase the popularity of this channel, because if I know that people are enjoying it, then I will continue to do this. But it is something I've always wanted to do. And if you've already watched part one, you probably would have seen that we're talking about Norateen Extreme. It's also in the title too, so it's probably gives it away. But the reason why I've just chosen this product is because I just Google searched one of the most popular pills that are out there, and this came up. You know, so obviously it's been really well marketed. It's by a brand called LA Muscle. I've got the thing here, but as I said last time, before I even start consuming this particular product, I wanted to know everything that was inside this bottle. So you know, there's so much in here. There's a couple of ones that I was a little bit worried about. In particular, anything that has numbers in it, I was a little bit worried about. So what I've done is that I've spent the last few days researching. So it took me a little bit longer than I had originally planned to get this part, but I know that I've done this part now. So after this particular video, I think the rest is going to be quite enjoyable. So you know, we can kind of get straight into it after this has been done. So anyway, so let's go through all the ingredients one at a time. Now, as I mentioned before, I read out the directions. You've got to take 6 of these a day, so it's something that you've got to be consuming quite a lot of. It does give you 180 tablets, which equals to be 30 days. So this is a 1 month supply. It does cost $160 US, so it's not cheap either. So you do actually want something of this particular price to be really, really effective for you to be like, you know what, this is completely worth it. Yes, it's $160 US, which works out to be in Australian dollars closer to the 250 mark. So you're looking at, you know, a quarter of $1,000. So if you are going to be, you know, buying these sort of products, you definitely want to know that this is doing what it's supposed to be doing. And the marketing says that it's in as little as 14 days, you're going to start noticing the difference. Once again, I'm very skeptical. I've been seeing a couple of comments coming through on my channel saying that they've tried, other people have tried it, saying that that does work. Fantastic. If it has been working for you, fantastic. But what I wanted to do, I just wanted to do a complete sequence of this using myself, but I didn't want to consume it until I knew exactly what was in these products. And if I found that there was too much risk when it comes to long-term health repercussions, then I wasn't going to consume it at all. But anyway, I believe that it's overall, I think it's going to be okay, and I'll tell you why in a bit. But let's go through each single ingredient one at a time. So the first one is Fenugreek. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing all these things quite correctly. I suppose different countries pronounce words differently all the time, but I believe this is pronounced as Fenugreek, F-E-N-U-G-R-E-E-K, okay? This is 100 mg, so there's more of this Fenugreek than any other ingredient in here. Now, Fenugreek, what that's done is that it has the benefits of lowering blood sugar levels, okay? So if you've got, if you're diabetic, then I think that this will be perfectly fine for you, because that's generally what diabetics need to have their lower, the sugar levels lowered. Also, if you are, you know, a person that kind of consumes high amounts of sugar, hopefully you're not, having some Fenugreek actually will benefit you. So I actually read up a fair bit on Fenugreek, and it's really, really good, in particular for men. So because it boosts testosterone. So I wouldn't recommend this for females. So straight away, Women do not consume this product, in my opinion. Increasing milk production in breastfeeding mothers, yes, but I also think that boosting testosterone kind of counteracts that as well. So I'm a bit iffy about that particular one. So I may need to research fenugreek a little bit more. Should females want to consume this product, I would definitely recommend waiting for another video before you decide to go ahead, because at this stage I'm not convinced this is the right product for mums. Fenugreek may also reduce cholesterol levels. I already mentioned that. Lower inflammation, so that's really good too. I think that means that it helps recovery levels essentially. So anything that can help you recover faster obviously means that your output should be better. And then helps you with appetite control, so you're not as hungry, which also can be a really good thing if you're kind of a big eater. Something like this is a bit of a diuretic, which can be effective. But again, it's also not been proven that it can help appetite control. So we'll see. I'm going to again go through and basically I've been recording everything that I've been eating up to this point. I've also been recording everything I've been exercising up to this point. That's essentially what I do for not only me but for all my clients. So it's no big deal for me. I've been recording everything I've been doing up to this point anyway. So continuing on from that is not going to be much of a difficult nature for me. Now, moving on to the next product, Long Jack is what it says. It says it's a 75 mg of a plant that's called Long Jack. Okay, so Long Jack essentially is used for treating erectile dysfunction. So it increases the interest in sex for men, those that have infertility issues. Long Jack is really good for it. So it's interesting. So people start to think, oh, well, why is that a good thing? But it's essentially what it's doing is that this product seems to be heading towards that direction. Again, that's the reason why I'm a bit susceptible about this being for females. I think this is pretty much promoted for men, because these first two products we've already discussed has already spoken about boosting testosterone, increasing sex drive, things like that. So I definitely think that right now at this point in time, especially because these two ingredients are the highest amounts of mgs than any other one out there so far, it just means then that I think this is probably a better suited for men. So it's like I said, increase interest in sex drive, or boost sex drive, should I say. It boosts athletic performance as well. So Long Jack is good for athletic performance and also reducing body fat apparently. So again, we will see that because I've been recording on my body fat percentage levels. I've got all that tracked and traced. I'll be interested to see after 30 days whether or not that will actually reduce it. Sumac root is the next one. So sumac root, also 75 mg. It's also a plant. It's like a ginseng, so it's basically used as a way of boosting energy levels. It's not related to ginseng apparently though. I'll read it out from scratch because I've got the notes here on my file. The root of sumac is used to make medicine. Sumac is commonly used as an abditation, and abditation is thought to boost the body's ability to resist stresses such as bacteria, toxins, and mental stress. Okay, so basically it's used for brain alertness. So that's what it seems to be with sumac root. So again, that's used for that. I'm not quite sure how that is better from a performance point of view, but I guess if you're mentally focused, it's going to help you performance-wise, physically as well. Next one we've got on here is only 30 mg. So this is where we goes to the more lower parts or lower traces of the product itself. And it's called Tribulus teteris, something like that. It's spelled Tribulus, and the second word is Terrestris. Okay, so pronounce it any way you like. It just reminds me of Harry Potter when I see something like that. But anyway, this is used. Again, this is another plant. So again, I'm pretty happy with what I've seen so far because it's been plant. So that's really good. Plants are great. It has a variety of potential effects, including to enhance libido. So there we go again. We're upping the sex drive. Keeping the urinary contraction healthy. So you basically, how you pee, that's good too. Reduces any form of swelling, recovery, I'm assuming. And then it's widely used to general health supplement. So, and again, it talks about testosterone levels. So again, every single product has been about boosting testosterone. So that makes sense, because if it's meant to be gaining muscle, then really we need to be enhancing our male hormones. So we should be able to get that from these products apparently. Okay, so Chryssin, this is the next one. Chryssin, spelled CHRYSIN, 25 mg. So again, not as strong dosage as the other ones. Okay, it's used for treating anxiety, inflammation, gout, erectile dysfunction again, and baldness. Okay, so I'm interested in that one. I'm like, okay. So for people that are suffering from hair loss, maybe try some Chryssin. That may help you. But yeah, that's basically all it does for that one. There's also claims that it can also prevent cancer, but there's been no proof about that. These are the ones that I was a little bit concerned about. Okay, so this is the number that I was telling you about in my previous video. 5-methyl-7-methoxylepholane. I can't pronounce any of these ones, but it's spelled 5 obviously, -methyl-oxy-7-METH-OXYLSOFLAVONE. So as you can see, pretty hard to pronounce, but apparently it's safe to say that it's okay to take something like this for a short period of time. Okay, it's not. There hasn't been enough studies on this particular ingredient on whether it's been safe to take for a long period of time, especially for women who are pregnant or breastfeeding. So again, that's another reason why I recommend that women probably steer clear of this, because seems to be a lot more side effects for women than there is for men when it comes to all the ingredients once we break everything down. And then the last one in here is beta-edistrone. Let's call it that. Okay, and that's BETA-ECDYSTERONE. Okay, so again, this is a plant which is great. It has been linked to some promotion of protein synthesis, maintenance of anabolic state, enhancement of lean muscle mass, and subsequently decreasing adipose tissue. So again, it's about increasing muscle, reducing fat. So nothing wrong about the fact that it's also a plant. So pretty happy about that particular ingredient. So really, out of all the ingredients, there's just one that I was a little bit concerned about, mainly because of the fact it's a long-term. There's no research on long-term side effects, in particular for women. So yes, if you're a female, I probably say don't take this product. Men that do want to increase muscle and want to try something, I don't see any issues with it, in my opinion, based on what the research that I have done. I still urge you to research yourself if you are going to take this product before consuming, and see if there's anything in there. And of course, if you have any comments on this particular product itself, then please let me know. Send me a comment, say, look, hey, this is what research I've done. I would be very keen to hear that, not only how you've been finding the product itself, but also more importantly, what research you have done. So please drop it in the comments below. I'll respond to you when I can. I'm very curious to hear other stories about this particular product and how you've been going with it. And if there's any other products you want me to try. So after these 30 days, I will be trying another one. Once this is completed, once I've done all my research, I also probably will let the body settle for a good 14 days from this particular product, so I can try a new product fresh. rather than from the continuation from this product. So I don't want to say that one product's better than the other without allowing time for the product to become completely flushed out of my system. So that's what the plan will be over the next 30 days. So day one is today. Before I go, I'm going to actually open this product. Okay, it's sealed, that's good. Okay, cool. All right, so we've got that now opened. Ooh. Okay, so there's an interesting smell to it. It's sort of like a, reminds me a little bit of like a coffee type smell to it, which is nice. And the tablets are quite small, so if I show you, I'm not going to consume one right now, but they're quite small. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but yeah, they're not that big, so that's good. The fact that you're going to be taking 6 a day, you want them to be small, so I'm happy with that also. Not happy with the fact I have to take 6, but I am happy with the fact that it is essentially only small. But that's it for today's video. Next video I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through, I'll probably do 1 week later about how I feel at the end of 1 week, because it does say 2 weeks, so I'm very curious to know that. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing all the exercise that I've been doing up to this point, and trying to see if I can hit some personal bests in the next week or so. I'm expecting what it's telling me that I am going to be hitting some PBs, in particular lifting and getting stronger. So if that's the case, fantastic. I'm also going to give you my thought patterns on any sort of emotions I'm feeling, any sleep patterns I'm experiencing, anything like that. So I'm going to keep a full journal for my next 7 days. So join me if you'd like to in a week's time. I'm going to do another live video this time next week and let you know on my thoughts for that. But anyway, if you have been, like I said, if you're new to this channel and you want to see how this turns out, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, so then you'll be alerted when I am live, which will be around about this time next week. But anyway, I'm going to finish now, so you have a great day, and thank you so much for watching.